Okay. We crashed 3 times, but we're still here. I'm gonna do the overlay one more time. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not even gonna touch OBS. I'm gonna block the input so nothing is touching stuff there. Baro is alive. Nobody knows. Okay. I'm gonna snooze the ad. Nope. There we go. Okay. Okay. Little sanity check. Are we live? Are we okay? Can you guys perceive me? Can you guys see me? There's a chance it might crash again. If it does, I think I know what's gonna happen. I am not giving up today. It might crash. I'm sorry for the scuff, but there's important stuff I really gotta talk about today. Okay, good. You're good? Perfect. Okay. Real quick. Hello, RWD, Guy B, Teeter, Violet Dragon, Colin, Moon, blah, blah, blah. Is it still okay? Masta, Prism, everybody else was here. So far, we good? Stream not dead? Stream alive? And the lizard? Perfect. Okay.
Lizard.
Okay, thank you. Okay, if the stream crashes, please start writing on the chat. The reason is when it crashes, for some reason my OBS doesn't crash. It says everything's perfectly fine. I just can't touch anything. And then I gotta go back to my browser tab and be like, oh, hey, the stream is actually gone. So yeah, mods, if the stream crashes, feel free to scream. So, welcome everyone. I hope all of you are having a great day. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Once again, my humble apologies for all the scuff and issues we had at the start. These things happen, you know, part of the process. I will hydrate Orales. Welcome to the stream as well. Give me just one moment. And Guy B, hello. Yes, I say hello to you twice because I can. There's a few things we're gonna talk about today. Things happened that, for better or worse, had a tremendous impact on my self-esteem, on my personality, and on my sense of safety, security, and comfort. Just to double check. Okay, stream's good. No drop frames. Things seem to be okay. I'm not even looking at or even touching OBS. Okay, I think we're good. We good? Yeah, we're good. Okay. So, my idea so far for today, we're gonna yap quite a bit about this whole stuff. We're gonna get it all out of our system. We're gonna just let everything out. And afterwards, if the mood has improved, if morale on Baru's head has improved, we are going to be reacting to some cool stuff that did happen over the weekend. It's not all just bad stuff. There's hair on my eyes. It's not all just bad stuff. There's also some pretty good stuff. Things that we all should be happy about. Give it 1 second for my spine to reorient itself. Just to double check, we're at the 5-minute mark. Is everything okay? Because I don't want to touch OBS, because I feel it might crash the stuff. Yes? Perfect. Okay, awesome. Is your spine okay? Give it a second. It will reorient itself soon enough. I hope. Oh, will you look at that? It did not. No, yeah. Hey! I spent a lot of time researching why I had so many problems with my trackers. And I think, I don't want to jinx it, but I think I finally got the solution. Okay. Do not lock this. Do block the input. So I can do this. Can I? Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, we're not dead, right? We're still good? Still Gucci? Still Gucci Tamaguchi? Sorry that I'm checking so much, but I genuinely want to make sure things are fine, because the last thing I want is to yap for like 3 hours and then realize, oh, hey, the stream died. So I just want to make sure that's taken care of. So my humble apologies, but mods, we Gucci, we good, we Gucci Tamaguchi, we ain't destroyed. This Gucci, okay, perfect. I'm gonna snooze the ad. Please don't crash. Just snooze the ad. Okay. So over the weekend, again, if any of the people, okay. Before I start, what I'm going to talk about merely has to do with my emotions, with my perspective. No, I'm not fine. Honest to God, I am not fine. That's exactly what I'm going to talk about. Uh, Throughout the weekend, stuff happened. With a group of people that I really care about. Uh, just to make it very, very clear, this is not a drama or call out or anything. Hi, Kilta. Nice to see you. Thank you for checking in. This is merely Varu expressing how she felt after some stuff happened that basically broke down her personality and sense of safety and security. For reference, this is going to be relevant to this story very, very soon. I have rejection sensitive dysphoria, autism, and ADHD. What that means is that my any rejection that I perceive or anything that I perceive as a rejection, it hurts a lot. It hurts multiplied by 1,000. Hi Joe, welcome to the stream. Thank you for checking in, buddy. I appreciate it. How is your day going? Any kind of perception, any kind of rejection that I perceive, okay, normally when a person is rejected, they feel a little bit down. Maybe they were going through something. It hurts a bit. Eventually, they feel better and they move on. When I get a sense of rejection, I break. I completely break. And I've been working on it. Sometimes I can stand on, I can hold on and be like, oh, this rejection sucks, but, I can handle it. And other times I just completely break. It really messes up with my brain. It short circuits everything. As you said, Master, I interpret things very differently, very, very differently. I also feel things extremely strong. All my emotions, I feel them a lot, sometimes too much. So, I'm gonna say this real quick. If any of the people involved on the thing that happened on the weekend are here, because they are my close friends, so it wouldn't surprise me if they're lurking on the stream, or maybe not, because I don't really have good self-esteem right now, and I don't feel like anyone really cares about what I do. But if any of you are here who were part of the thing, I want you to know I am not angry. I am not calling you out. I am not upset about you or anything like that. I just merely want to be understood. I want to express how I felt. I want to express how it impacted me. Because at the end of the day, I want to be understood. Because I'm not sure if people fully get how that impacted me and why it impacted me that much. And that's what I want to talk about. I am not angry at my friends. They all say sorry. They all acknowledge that, yeah, it went a bit too far. And I'm really grateful for that, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm on a lot of emotional pain and mental pain. And what little self-esteem I had is gone. Hi, Shira. Thank you. So, during the weekend, I was hanging out with my friends on Discord. And for reference, it's really hard for me to open up to people. It's extremely hard for me to find a space where I feel safe, where I feel secure, where I feel like I can let down my guard and talk without overthinking. Express myself without thinking, is this good? Is this bad? What are they going to think? Is this person going to actually like it or hate it? It's hard for me to reach that state. And I'm really grateful that I had reached that point with this group of amazing people. We were playing a game, and as you guys know, I get very excited. I get very excited while playing FPS games. It was Battlefield, and I was having so much fun, especially because, as you guys know, I had a pretty severe breakdown from being overworked. And I was on a very sensitive emotional place. Yeah, I was on a very, very sensitive emotional place. My mind was in shambles. So the only thing I needed on that moment was a safe space where I felt received, loved, and where I could feel like I could be myself. Yeah. Now, the thing that happened is that throughout this gaming session, I was like, oh my god, I'm dirty, I'm crazy, woo! I was just yelling, being myself, having fun. And unintentionally, the people there were like, oh my god, Baru, please stop screaming. And then they say, Baru, I'm going to lower your volume because you're screaming too much. And then more and more people started going, if somebody's being too loud, then all you have to do is, you can mute them, you can lower their volume, and then another person jumped in and say, yeah, if someone's being too loud, you can just mute them. And that, I know it wasn't the intention, but at that moment, hello, Shielded Leaf, welcome to the stream. On that moment, with how weak mentally and emotionally I was, it felt like a complete attack on me. It felt like a complete rejection of my personality, a complete rejection of who I am. I basically felt like, oh, Baru, you can't do that. And that broke me. That that broke me. No, Master, it's not related to the stream. It's not related to the stream at all. This was off stream. This was off stream. Yeah, it's nothing related to stream. Absolutely nothing related to stream. So yeah, on my personal group of friends, this thing happened, and again, because I was so weak mentally and emotionally from all the stuff that had happened. Also, if there's anyone on the TikTok platform, I'm super sorry. I can't read the chats today because I don't want to crash the stream. So yeah, because I was so weak mentally and emotionally, that hurt like hell. Again, we have the rejection of people basically telling you to shut up, that you're being way too loud. You have someone that finds it extremely hard to let down their guard and be themselves and not be on the constant edge, constantly overthinking. Is this good enough for me to do? Is this accepted? Is this not accepted? Can I say this? Can I say that? It takes a lot of me just to hang out on voice chat, even if it's people that I know for years, because I'm an anxious person, chronically so, I will say. And that basically everyone got ganging up on me unintentionally and telling me to shut up so roughly. It hurt a lot because I took that as you can't be yourself. That is not allowed here. You are not allowed to express yourself. You are not allowed to be you. We don't like you being you, and so forth. And again, because it came from a group of people that I really cared about, it hurt even more. And again, the stress from being overworked, the physical and mental fatigue, it all was just a combination that completely broke down my confidence. Completely. And I've been trying to pick myself up from that. Again, I'm not blaming my friends. I'm not really angry at them because they realize what they've done and we talked a little bit and they apologize. But it doesn't change the fact that now I feel like I need to be on the edge again everywhere I go, not just there, but everywhere. I feel like my personality is not accepted. I feel like I'm not correct to be in society. I feel like I did wrong by being happy about playing the game and being with my friends, and I feel like everything I do is wrong essentially. I I feel like I don't matter. Honestly, like right now, on this moment, I feel like I have no value. Like I don't matter. That nothing I do freaking anyone cares about. And that these dreams and aspirations that I have, yeah, sure, they are very big, but I'll never get to them. And that hurts. That genuinely hurts a lot. I know I'm paraphrasing. I know I'm saying things here and there, but that's how I feel. I was in a way rejected from a space where I felt happy, where I felt like I could be myself, where I felt like things were going to be okay. And I was rejected. I was pulled away. I was put on a giant stop sign, a giant no. And as someone that is so sensitive to rejection or to the perception of rejection, that broke me. I won't lie, that genuinely broke me. And it hurt like hell. Because I'm second guessing everything now. How I speak, this kind of streams that I do, these emotions, are they even valid? Does anyone even care about my streams? There's probably no one watching right now. I have all those thoughts racing across my head. Um, I'm trying to not let my brain win, but I don't have the strength anymore to fight back against those voices, to fight back against that voice. Genuinely, I don't have that power anymore. At least right now. Yeah, just to double check, is any of this making sense so far? Is any of this, you know, making sense? Because right now, my personal image is completely shattered. Again, I won't pull up the view counter because I don't want to hurt myself even more. But is anyone in chat understanding what I'm trying to say? Hi, Yoshi. Welcome. Well, I guess that pretty much is the answer. Assuming the stream didn't crash, that is. It makes sense to me. Thank you, Violet. So, I won't intervene too much regarding the situation because I was also in the call. But just know that I love you, Baru. And if you ever need someone, I am here and love. Silly, goofy, outgoing Baru. Thank you, Shaira. And by all means, feel free to say whatever you wish to say. But I just needed to take it out on stream because I wanted to express my feelings and thoughts first before potentially sitting down and just talking with you guys. Because I, it's the only way I have to process this stuff. It's the only way I have to really feel like somebody's listening, for a lack of a better word. Baro is a cute bean. I don't really feel that right now, but I appreciate the compliment. So, Baro, it's bedtime. Backmar, it's 8 p.m. At least I'm glad it makes sense, Shira. I'm glad that at least you know it makes sense. So, basically, because of that event, I felt rejected, not only as Baru, but also as a person. I felt that every single aspect of me, because I was essentially told, shut the freak up, you scream too much. And everybody just ganged up on me. It made me feel like, oh, then the way my autistic mind understands that is, oh, so if I am myself, I am going to be treated really, really badly. So I am going to stop being myself and I'm going to not talk. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to feel that kind of pain again. That is the way I handle things. If I experience something that hurt me, then I will avoid doing that. Even if people tell me, no, 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 it's fine. Like, I lose that confidence. It's why I stopped singing. Because one person told me, Baru, you're tone deaf. And that hurt like hell. And then I was like, okay, then I'm never going to sing again. I, autistically speaking, once I experience something that hurts me on that scale, and that pain is ginormous, I just stop. I just stop doing it. So now, because of that event, now I feel like I can't be myself. Now I feel like I shouldn't scream. Now I feel like I shouldn't talk. Now I feel like I have zero negative value. And that stuff hurts, I won't lie. I'm on a lot of pain right now, physically and mentally. I feel like all these things we have done on these almost 3 years of streaming, they're nothing compared to everyone else around me. I'm sure everyone else around me, they say, Baru, you have what it takes, you're gonna get there, but am I? Am I? I'll take you guys an example. Peter, you guys, you know how much I look up to him. I'm on a point where I feel like genuinely he hates me. And I have nothing against the person. I'm just speaking from my emotions. I'm just speaking from my point of view. But I need to let this out because it's going to eat me up if I don't. I feel like he hates me. Straight up. You know, I tried so many times to give him a birthday gift, this and that. I don't expect anything out of him, but when I see him replying to random people every here and there, I just feel like, oh, he's specifically avoiding me. And I don't want to have that hope again. I don't want to. I don't want to have hope. That's the thing. I don't want to have hope, expectations, and then feel hurt again when they don't turn into anything. So it's easy for me to go to the worst possible scenario and just assume, well, Peter hates your guts. He thinks you're the worst streamer ever. You did something, you don't know what, that made him be like, yeah, that Baru person, nah. That's how I feel right now, because I don't want to have hope anymore, at least right now. Because I was holding on to that hope, and then I tried, and I tried my best. But I guess my best wasn't enough. I guess my best wasn't enough. And you know, I took it down to maybe he's busy, maybe, you know, he didn't see it or this or that, or maybe he's high but didn't feel the need to comment. But now I'm like, no, he hates me. I tried everything and it just didn't work. I did something, I don't know what. And for some reason, I freaked up and I lost my opportunity or chance or whatever. He probably doesn't even mean everything that he said to me now. And that hurts. That, I won't lie, hurts so freaking much. It hurts a lot. You're fearing about the fear of it also, and at the same time you're questioning your approval in certain cases where it is obvious you aren't the one at fault. All the times where everything you have is already in you, only you can unleash it. Master, I feel there's something really important in what you have said, but if I may humbly ask, could you break it down a little bit? I feel, in general terms, that there is something there that is very, very important, but I'm gonna be fully honest right now. I'm having a bit of a trouble understanding it, if that's okay. But what can I say? That's how I feel right now. Was it wrong of me? Was it wrong of me to dream so big? Was it so wrong of me to give everything that I had to this thing that gave me so much? You know, did I do something wrong? Because everyone tells me, you'll get there. We can see it on you. Then my question becomes, why can't I see it? Why, when I take a look around, it's all going down and down and down and down? And people tell me it's not your fault, it's Twitch and this and that. But I'm like, is it really that the case? Is that really the case? Because every time I open social media or anything or look left or right, I just see, oh, this person got partner, oh, this person achieved this, and I'm like, I gotta be the problem then. I have to be the problem. You know, I just wanted to chase this dream. And I can't stop, that's the thing. As much as it's hurting me right now, as much as it's breaking me, I can't stop. I'd rather have it break me than never try or stop. The bias of confirmation and accepting you don't need them. It never was. I know it isn't easy and I don't expect this to be, but from the way you talk about this, I see so much overthinking in you right now. Because I do it a lot as well. You're right, this is the overthinking. Because right now, my brain is firing on all directions and I can't see any way forward. You're uncomfortable still. There literally isn't anyone like you. Or point. Social media is people's highlight reel, and there are thousands of little highlights you see every day. I understand the first part, Inc., that social media is the good picture of people. I don't grasp the second half of your message. Sorry that I'm having so much trouble understanding chat today, but my mind is genuinely struggling just to function. Why do you always believe you are the problem, Baru? I don't know you very well, but I could never see you as the problem in a bad relationship or as a problem in a group of friends because I have very little self esteem. That's easy to answer because I have very little self esteem because I went through horrible things in my life that one day I'll talk about, not today. One day, things that shattered my self confidence, my self esteem. And for better or worse, I rely a lot on external validation. I rely a lot on the validation of others because I don't really validate myself. And I am working on it. I am trying my hardest to work on it. But Christ, it's not easy. Honest to God, it's not easy. But that's why my default mode is if something doesn't go the way I expect it to, it's because I am the problem. Because why is this person there? Because clearly they don't have the problem. You haven't done something wrong. Remember, we only see the best of other people's lives on social media. You are rare in your openness. I can accept that. I can genuinely accept that. I can accept that because it can be so overwhelming to like you're having a regular day and then you open social media and it's like, oh, look at all these people that are having the best time of their lives, and I'm like, well, freak. I'm not jealous for the record. I'm happy for them, especially if it's a mutual, especially if it's a friend, because I know how hard they struggle to get there. But it also makes me feel, man, I have nothing. I have nothing to give. It is a process, really. Caesar, I'm glad to see you here. You have some pretty good timing because I'm breaking down today. No, also Flower, welcome to the stream. A new clean plane. Yep, pretty bad day, not gonna lie. A long time no see indeed. I hope you're doing, honestly, I hope you're doing well. And thank you for following back, Caesar. I appreciate it. No, but never is your problem. Just your mind still leading the worst outcome to come, which isn't real. It's hard. It's hard to fight against that, Master. It's so hard. And, I'm at a point where I don't want to have hope anymore, at least with the Peter stuff. Because I tried everything. I talked to people. I asked, to friends, and they're like, no, he doesn't hate you. And I'm like, then I just want to be acknowledged. I just want to be acknowledged, I don't want to waste the chance that he gave me. Because I genuinely care so much about this person and the impact he has had on me that I want to find a way to repay at least 1% of what he's done for me, and I can't, and that eats me away. And then I try and try and try, and it doesn't go anywhere. And it just makes me feel, oh, it's because I am the problem. It has to be. What else could it be? If you have nothing to give, Baru, then I must be hallucinating your streams. Thank you. Thank you. I know I can control outside factors, and I know it's silly to put my happiness on something external.
It's not wrong to dream, Varu. It's not wrong to have ambitions. It's not wrong to have a goal. It's human to push through no matter what gets thrown your way. You're inspirational, Varu. You never give up even when struck down by the brainworms. If you think you're the problem, you're not. Hell, I think for some people, tuning into your streams and seeing you for you, and they're happy that you are you.
Waiting one moment.
Varu is Varu, and I'm happy that I got to know Varu.
Thank you. Thank you, Prism. And thank you, Calling an Ink. Give me one moment, Caesar. I'm going through a lot at the moment. The problem is that you're constantly running a marathon, chasing the sun with all the ups and downs, rather than seeing the finish line in 1,000 smaller races. I won't lie, that is definitely true, KWC. I focus on the goal, I focus on the destination, and I get tunnel vision, and I forget about everything else along the way. I forget about, we reached 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We reached almost 3K on TikTok. I just get so hyper focused on the goal, on where I'm going, that everything else just becomes null. and I don't even feel happy or proud or or accomplished of those goals that I've done, those accomplishments. I'm never giving up, Caesar. I'm honest to God never giving up, but right now my mental is at the lowest. You're someone now, you don't need to become anybody. I think I get it, Euclidean plane. I think you're trying to say that I don't need to become somebody else, that I can be me. I hope I understood the message. Drink the tears up, Goober. Alright, let's get some water. You say you have nothing to give, but what I see someone who's done the things I have spent years trying to find the courage to do. You're an inspiration to me as someone who myself struggles with how others may perceive me. I see you. I see in you someone who is really strong. Thank you, but I don't really feel strong right now. I feel quite the opposite, to be honest. It's just that I'm being bombarded from every single direction of my mind with rejection, with you're not good enough, with everybody around you is so much better than you, and everybody hates you. Like, at this moment, there's so many people that I would like to interact, to be received with, to be friends with, and I know I can't please everyone. Again, I know that putting, my happiness on external validation, on something external, is not healthy. I'm very aware, but at the moment, that's where my self-esteem is, for better or worse. I for better or worse, I am depending a lot on that external validation. And again, I realize that, yeah, this is not good. I need to work on that. And I'm trying. I'm genuinely trying. But man, it's hard. It's really, really hard. No one can be strong every single day. I guess that's fair. I guess that one is fair. I'm just. I hope this is all making sense so far. Hi Seagull, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm being very emotional right now. I hope you're having a good day. The strongest people feel just as weak as anyone. Well, I really wish life will stop testing me then. I really wish life will stop testing me, because Jesus Christ, I am tired of finding a new challenge to go through every single day. I will like that at least for a moment things will chill. Like streams will go great. I will feel happier with myself, and eat chat. Then you just get internal validation, but then I get a stomach ache. I'm gonna be real right now. I know you guys don't agree with that, but I need to express what's on my mind. Right now, I feel like I don't really matter. Because again, I just see so many people around me full of so many things, achieving so many things so quickly, so fast. And it just makes me feel, oh wow, I barely just got here after so much time. It makes me feel useless. It makes me feel like I'm taking way too long, or that I don't really have value, or that I'm doing something wrong. That's how it feels. And that hurts a lot. Honest to God. It hurts a lot. It makes me feel like, well, Baruva, I mean, you tried everything, you changed this and that. Clearly, the problem has to be you. And with the thing that happened over the weekend, what little confidence and, self-worth I was trying to hold on to, it just disappeared. It just completely crashed out. And right now trying to hold on to hope. Right now trying to hold on to hope, thinking we'll get there, or this person doesn't hate me. It hurts. Having hope right now hurts so freaking much, and that sucks because I want to have hope, but my brain is just rejecting that because it's like, no, your personality is horrendous. Everyone told you to shut the freak up. That means You're bad. All I wanted on this life was to share who I am with the world, to maybe change a person's life, to maybe make them feel better, and maybe just maybe one day in the freaking future, life, whatever, reach a place where I can dedicate myself to this because I love it. That's the frustrating part. I love this too much, too freaking much. I tried so many things of my life, so many things that didn't work out, things that actually worked out, but didn't really make me happy. And now that I found the one thing that actually makes me happy, that actually makes me feel alive, I want to do nothing but to give it everything that I have. Everything. My body, my mind, my soul, all that I can just to get there. Because I feel the most alive when I'm doing all of this. I feel like I have meaning. I feel like this matters. The other stuff that I do, just to have money at the end of the day, that thing, in my humble opinion, it doesn't change anything. It has no meaning. But this is me. It's everything that I am. I'm powering everything here. And for better or worse, I just want to be received. I just want to be acknowledged. I just want to be understood. Because so many people have told me, hey, Baru, genuinely being fully honest with you, and I talk to a lot of partners. I was like, do you guys think one day I'll get there? One day? Be honest. If you say no, that's fine. I'll take it in. And they all say, you will get there. We can see it. I'm like, what the freak? Am I not there yet? Am I doing something wrong? Why, when I look around, I just see everything going down? And again, I guess, part of the reason why I see things this way is because my self-esteem is just on the bottom level. You might see it that way, but it's generally like seeing someone with a sports cars, then saying to yourself, I wish I had it too. Even if you had it too, you will still have the same issues, since it's relative for these and your life. There's always someone who appears to live better, when in reality, they aren't great. You're mother world, and you do have what it takes to adopt yourself. I'm grateful that you guys believe on me, because right now I can't find any way to believe on myself. Hello, Gaia. Sorry, I'm having a moment right now. I'm having a pretty rough week. I understand, Master, that if I suddenly were to get partner, let's say today or whatever, I know that all this anxiety, all this self-doubt, all this self-deprecation, it won't just go away. It's not like I flip a switch and, oh wow, I got the funny check mark, now everything's good. No, I know those things will be there. But the reason why I really want to achieve that is because my brain says it's impossible. This anxious brain says it's impossible. And I really want to get there. Just so I can prove to myself that I can get there, that I do have what it takes. And anytime I doubt, I will be able of looking back and saying, that is proof that you do have what it takes. That healthy love, that healthy courage that people placed on you, their faith, it wasn't a mistake. That's why I so desperately want to achieve that. Because it's rough. It's rough to be on Baru's mind. It's a battlefield there. And stream is a break from that battlefield. But I have to be on that battlefield 24/7. And sometimes it can become overwhelming. I'm telling this not because you ask, but you have motivated me on things. And hold up 1 second. Baru, do I need to say what you wish to, Skaya? Right now, my mind's pretty messed up. I'm telling this not because you asked, but you have motivated me on things, and I'm sure there are others that have positive things in their life due to you. Maybe they're lurking. Maybe they don't realize it yet. Maybe they're too shy to say it. It's about how you accommodate it. It only is impossible if you don't try, which you are doing correctly. Thank you. Thank you, Asta. And hello, apparition. I hope you're having a good day. Never was a mistake. Take brain output and get it away. And try. I know those days when you just don't want to believe in yourself and don't listen to the people telling you otherwise. It sucks. But those days pass and then the sun starts shining again. I hope so. I really hope so, Flower, because I've been fighting myself for so long. And right now it feels like I hit the worst possible spot. Right now it feels like I hit rock bottom. And especially with the whole, having a safe space basically ripped away from you. There was this other streamer I used to hang out with that used to be on their VC, and they introduced me to a lot of wonderful people. And this person was someone I still consider up to today a close friend. But one day they stopped hanging out with me. They stopped, inviting me to do things. And I talked to this person. I was honest. I say, hey, did I do something wrong? Was I a mistake? And they say, no, we're fine. We're all good. But then I'm like, then something changed. And it had to be because of me. And that hurt. Feeling like you're welcome in a place, feeling like you're understood, feeling like you can be yourself there, only to have that taken away from you. As someone that struggles to lower their barriers, to let their guard down, it takes me a lot of effort to get to that point. To have that thing ripped away, that is a horrendous pain that I don't wish upon anyone. Genuinely. But do I need to? Yeah. Well, after bottom, there's only up. I guess, part of my fears wasn't related to you. Still, your mind really enforcing the worst outcome possible, which wasn't true back then, and I don't know. Wait, sorry, Master. I'm not sure I got the first part of your message. I definitely got the second part. The still your mind really enforcing, but what do you mean wasn't related to me? Uh, I guess part of this is, I have this constant fear that sooner or later I am going to lose everything. And I truly mean everything. So I try to do everything that I can to, increase my possibilities. The topic you talked about before about no interaction means bad intentions. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Okay, but okay, here's a question for you, Master. And again, I'm trying not I'm trying not to be parasocial, and I know that putting my happiness on how I expect somebody else to react is not healthy. It's a very unhealthy mechanism. But my self esteem right now is zero, and for better or worse, that external validation is all I have right now. Okay? Regarding Peter, I I tried my best. I sent him a birthday gift, a birthday present, a thank you video. Sometimes I lurk on his stream. But it just feels to me like no matter what I try, he probably doesn't even remember me. He probably doesn't really care that I tag him or whatever. And then he interacts with a random other person on Twitter. And then I feel like, well, he clearly ignored me. Which again, cool or could not have been the case. But the only way I can interpret that is, oh, I was ignored. I specifically, Baru, was rejected. And not to, disregard all the amazing things he has done for me. But this sense of rejection is just growing bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger with each day. And I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't want to have hope anymore. Because it hurts. It hurts to have your expectation to, more than expectation, to have your hope and then have that shattered. Again, I know expecting to be happy because of what somebody else does is bad. Is bad. But, does that mean that all the stuff that I did, it genuinely was just ignored? Didn't matter? I thought it was bad? Baru, I'm in the same spot right now. Just remember that these days come to an end. There will always be people who look like their lives are better than yours, but they also have their own problems in their lives. You reckon that, Skaya? So from my perspective, I see nothing but people achieving everything, and it's hard for me to even think that they might have problems. Like that is a very different perspective to what I have. Not to say it's wrong, but you know, I have to go now. Take care, Baru, and stay strong. Or as we say over here, keep your ears stiff. I'll try. Thank you, Sunflower, for your kind words today. Oh, I'm trying. I'm genuinely trying. He does, but he's simply really heavily busy. You weren't ignored. You got to keep in mind that people also are most of the time. I try to accept that. I try to accept that, Master. I genuinely try to like, oh, he's just busy. But when I see the smallest things, or oh, this random person sent a message and he happened to actually reply to that, it's like, oh, he's clearly ignoring me. That's how I take it. Again, I know this is on me. It's nothing to do with him. It's just me expressing how I am perceiving and interpreting all this stuff. Which